Good morning, students. I hope you're all doing good. We thank God. This morning we have English language. Last week we learned about speech sounds. Who can give me some of the examples of speech sounds that we learned last week? Collins. Good. Obed. That is nice. Vincent. Good. Mary. That is also good. Yes, these are some of the speech sounds that we learned last week. This morning, we are going to look at pronunciation of AD. By the end of this lesson, students should be able to, one, differentiate between voice and voiceless sound. Two, identify three ways of pronouncing AD. Basically, speech sounds can either be voice or voiceless. When we say a sound is voice, then it means that when you're pronouncing that sound, there's a vibration in the vocal tract. How will you know that there's a vibration in the vocal tract? Put the tip of your finger on the vocal tract and try to produce the sound. When it vibrates, then it means that that sound is a voice sound. Now, let's try the examples on the board. You have to produce it after me. Put the tip of the finger on the vocal tract and produce the sound. Ah, ah. Does it vibrate? Yes, the vocal tract vibrates. Then it means that ah is a voice sound. Let's try the next sound on the board. Does it vibrate? Yes, the vocal tract vibrates. Then it means that sound too is a voice sound. Now let's come to the voiceless sound. When we say a sound is voiceless, then it means that when you're producing it, there's no vibration in the vocal tract. And this one too, you can do it by putting the tip of the finger on the vocal tract and try to produce the sound. When the vocal tract doesn't vibrate, then it means that that sound too is a voiceless sound. Now let's look at the third sound on the board. Let's put the tip of the finger on the vocal tract and produce that sound. Once more. Does the vocal tract vibrate? No, it doesn't. Then it means that sound is voiceless sound. Now let's try the last on the board. Two is also a voiceless sound because when you're producing it, there's no vibration in the vocal tract. Okay. Now, regular verbs form their past or past participle by adding AD to it. And that AD has three ways of pronouncing. ED can be pronounced as t. It can also be pronounced as t. And it can also be pronounced as it. Now we are going to look at conditions in which ED can be pronounced as t. ED can be pronounced as t, and ED can be pronounced as it. ED can be pronounced as t when the regular verb is ending in a voiceless sound and ED is being added to form the past. Example. Now, we have walk as a verb. And you see that walk, the last sound there is k. That is the verb. Then the past. Yes. The last sound there is k. So the past will be what? Because ED has been added to form the past. The pronunciation is what? Because it's ending in the voiceless sound and ED has been added to. So the ED will be pronounced as t. Okay. Another example is stop. Stop there. The last sound there is p. And p is a voiceless sound. So when ED is being added to it to form the past tense, the ED will be pronounced as t because it is ending in the voiceless sound. All right. Now, let's look at a situation or a condition in which ED can also be pronounced as t. ED can be pronounced as t where the regular verb is ending in the voice sound. When the regular verb is ending in the voice sound. Example. Laugh. Laugh. The past tense, D has been added to. So laugh, the past tense, the pronunciation will be laughed because the A there is a voice sound and D has been added to form the past. So the past tense will be pronounced as laughed. Let's look at another example. Call. The verb is ending in the O sound, and O sound is a voice. So the past will be called because it is ending in the voice sound, and when ed is being added, the ed will be pronounced as. All right, we are moving on. Now, let's look at the last condition, of which AD can be pronounced as it. Now, AD can be pronounced as it when the verb is ending with the sound t or the sound t. I'm taking it again. AD can be pronounced as it when the verb is ending with the sound t or the sound t. Let's look at some examples. Want is ending with the sound t. So the past, when we transcribe it, the AD is pronounced as it. So it becomes wanted. Let's look at another example. Need. This verb is ending with the sound t. So when AD is being added, it becomes needed. It becomes needed. So now, these are the three ways of pronouncing ED when added to regular verbs to form the past. It's pronounced as when the verb is ending in the voiceless sound, and ED is pronounced as when it is ending in a voice sound. And also, ED is pronounced as it when the verb is ending in sound or